Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Film Talk. Today we're going to be talking about a brand new movie called Prey. It's a film in the Predator franchise. I think it's like a prequel to all of the events in the Predator franchise, and you can watch it now on Hulu. Prey is directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who is most famous for directing 10 Cloverfield Lane. First off, I just want to say what a shame it is that all of 20th Century Fox's films are now relegated to streaming services. What once used to be one of the biggest studios in Hollywood, now all of their films just go straight to Hulu. It's kind of sad. They've been around since the 20s or 30s. They were a giant film studio up until a couple years ago when Disney bought them. It's just something sad to see, and one of the major problems with one company owning so many properties. Now I'll read you the plot synopsis if you don't know what this movie is about. On the Great Plains in 1719, Naru, a fierce and highly skilled Comanche warrior, sets out to protect her people when an unknown danger threatens them. But the prey she's stalking turns out to be a highly evolved alien predator with a technically advanced arsenal. Now, I'm not an expert on the Predator franchise, but I think this movie is showing us the first predator to ever come down to Earth and start attacking humans. I like this film. I like that it's set in 1719 and it focuses on some Native Americans. It really gives the film some personality and texture and freshness that I haven't seen in the Predator franchise in a while. Now, most of the film is in English. I've heard there is a Comanche dub where you can watch the film in the Native American language. So I really should have watched that one if it's out there. I've heard it is, but also I really think the director and the studio should have just kept the film in the Comanche dub. If the film would have been in the Comanche language from the start, I think it would have given it even more cinematic integrity and just been a more edgy film, one that I wouldn't have expected to see, but obviously they're a major studio, so they're not going to do that. But if it was like A24, A24 should get into some of these major franchise films and do it really originally and just play around with how different they can make it. Amber Midthunder, who plays Naru in this film, the main character, is pretty good in this. You can also, I think she's been in the film Hell or High Water, and it looks like a Liam Neeson film called Ice Road. I've never seen that one, but she should be on the rise, and she was pretty good here. All you can really ask from her is for the audience to sympathize with her and be on her side of the journey, and I think that she does that successfully. Dan Trachtenberg does a really good job with the action sequences. He shoots the action sequences so you can see everything that's happening in the frame, and that's my favorite way of director shooting an action film. The violence is actually pretty nasty. The movie is a lean, mean fighting machine, much like the creature that is hunting all of the humans down. The mix of CGI effects and practical effects works really well. I love that the predator creature is mostly just a costume, and it added to my enjoyment of the movie. The film looks beautiful with the cinematography, and matched that with some, I think, pretty good special effects. I think the film is just really fun to watch visually. Some complaints I just think it could have went deeper in character development and just overall thematic material, particularly involving the Comanche culture. That would have been cool to see, much like the Northman did. You really just got immersed into the culture of those Vikings. I wish we could have got immersed into the culture of all these Comanches. And it would have also been a pretty awesome Christopher Columbus metaphor film or overall colonization critique. But the movie knows what it is. It's just trying to be a really fun time, kind of a monster movie with humans trying to beat this monster, and I think it succeeds on that front. I just didn't get too much out of this movie, but I think it's a good film nonetheless, and one that should have been shown at the movie theater. As I said in my Letterboxd review, Dan can make more of these, please. I think we need more of these. I would like a Prey 2, Prey 3, Prey 4, whatever, as long as they keep getting better with each installment. It's a huge improvement over the 2018 The Predator from Shane Black, which just really isn't good at all. So I think the franchise is going in a good direction. Comment down below what you think of this new Predator film called Prey, and hit the like button for me, please. Subscribe if you want, and Please watch any of my other Film Talk videos if you're interested.